Anyone who destroys one life is regarded as if he or she had destroyed an entire world, and anyone who saves one life is regarded as if he or she had saved an entire world. Joe Kubryk was born in the Russian Ukraine not far from Odessa on July 1st, 1926. Before the war, the Kubryk family didn't experience much anti-Semitism. But after the war broke out, Joe's village was filled with Ukrainian fascists who cooperated with the Germans to kill Jews. When Joe saw the Germans rounding up his classmates, he knew he had to run for his life. When Joe was 15, he met a band of Russian partisans with Jewish leadership. When they heard he was Jewish and alone in the world, they said, "You are one of us," and took him to their forest camp. A few months after Joe arrived, a junior secret service was formed. Joe and the other teenagers began training in spying, learning how to recognize guns, artillery pieces, and officers' insignia. They would pose as beggars and wait around the German-controlled villages, secretly gathering intelligence to bring back to their units. The teen spies also provided information to saboteurs, who mined bridges and railroads to disrupt German military activity. Joe frequently brazened his way into the ghettos to take young Jewish men out and lead them to partisan units. "I was walking in as a Ukrainian, a Gentile boy, and told the Germans that guarded the ghetto entrance, 'I'm going to rob the Jews,'" Joe recalls, "and they were happy to let you do that." Joe would go in with several men and return with one or two more, Jewish prisoners who he snuck out under the guards' noses when they weren't counting how many men went in. Joe estimates that over 100 Jews were saved that way. Unfortunately, Jews who managed to escape the ghetto were far from free and clear. Partisan groups who accepted Jewish fighters also discriminated against them. Though the partisans would give guns and ammunition to non-Jews who joined, Jews would only be accepted if they already had their own weapons. Joe and his comrades resorted to subterfuge in order to beat the rigged system. After a successful ambush on the enemy, instead of bringing all the captured weapons back to the camp, they would hide or bury some of the arms. When Jews entered the partisan camp, Joe would take them aside and hand them a weapon. After the war, Joe worked for the Bricha, the illegal immigration of Jews to what was to become Israel. Joe also fought in Israel's War of Independence before moving to America, where he became a successful businessman.